bazalwane egameni elihle lenkosi Jesu Kristu. Now bazalwane, we are on our fourth lesson. Sifundile okuningi when it comes to ama signs encwadi yesambulo ukuthi incwadi yesambulo it's written in symbolic language. Sathola ukuthi ke zilo ziyini, amanzi ayini, and then we found out lezi zinto lezi ezibalekile ekutheni sikwazi ukuthi si unlock ama symbols amentioniwe kule ncwadi le yesambulo ukuze sikwazi ukuyiqonda kangcono, sikwazi uunderstand nanokuthi uNkulunkulu there's a reason ukuthi ayifake in symbolic language kanje ya so that we'll be able ukuthi si unlock noma siqaqe labo okhiye laba noma sisebenzisa okhiye abatholakala kwezinye indawo encwadini yeBhayibheli sikwazi uunlock these symbols encwadini yesambulo. Now we are going to look bazalwane at izilo ezintathu namhlanje. Now ngifuna mabe sibole zile ezintathu bazalwane siqonde ukuthi lezilo njengoba sizokhuluma ngazo and identifying ukuthi lezilo zingobani noma lesilo singubani, because njengoba izilo zo3 nje esizokhuluma ngazo namhlanje zontathu zimeli power yodwa. Le power le esithi power yomphiki Kristu noma isilo lesi esino power laso. Now lezilo ke njengoba zo3 kanje uNkulunkulu ke bazalwane kukhona into ayenzayo mangabe ezo deala neprofesi noma ezo unveila noma ezombula iprofesi bazalwane ukuthi wenza lento ebizwa kuthiwa ke irepetition and enlargement, ukuthi uNkulunkulu ufika ayisho into kanje mase iphinda ngenye indlela uma bese iphinda leyo nto leyo eyiphinda ngaleyo ndlela but adding a different note kuyona leyo nto isinika additional information ngaleyo nto leyo noma isinika enye information engaphezulu kwale uNkulunkulu asinike yona ngaphambeleni. In other words uNkulunkulu ufuna ukuthi mangabe understandise into bazalwane sihambe step by step, kungabe ukuthi overcrowd ngeinformation ngesikhathi esodwa but ihamba igaba ngegaba. So ke uma ubufunda la uzobona ukuthi understand kanje and then ubuke kwenye part and then ikuchazele ikunike more isithombe esicacile ba kunasekuqaleni kanjalo. Mabe ngenza example nje, uma uzofunda incwadi yaDaniel chapter 2 kukhona isithombe lesi sakhuluma ngaso, isithombe sinekhanda legolide esikulandele amahlombe esiliva nezingalo zesiliva kuze ithusi bese kuzoba imlenze yani yensimbi bese kubu enyaweni ubumba lihlangene nensimbi. Sathola ukuthi imibuso ehlukene leyo then uNkulunkulu afike noma umbuso kaNkulunkulu ufike signified by itshe eliwayo lishaye inyama. Then ku chapter 7 sithola ke izilo ezine lapha ya. Now it's the same information bazalwane because kukhulunywa ke ngeBabylon, kukhulunywa amaMedes namaPersia, kukhulunywa ngeGreece, kukhulunywa ke ngedivided Rome kanjalo nalezi makhosi lawa akukhulunywa ngayo lapha ya. So into ithi uDaniel 2 no Daniel 7 ukhuluma ngento eyodwa, it's the same information, it's just that ku Daniel 7 sesiniwa additional information. Nakanjalo uma uqhubeka neBhayibheli incwadi kaDaniel you find the same thing. So incwadi yesambulo ke is structured the same way bazalwane. Uma uzofunda nje uchapter 1 uchapter 2 uchapter 3 ukhuluma ke ngamabandla esikhombisa and then bese uthi umove uya ku chapter 5 6 ukhulunya ngeempawu ezisikhombisa nakhona lezo impawu zimele exactly the same as amabandla esikhombisa. It is talking about prophecy noma history yebandla lapha ya, just that ichazwe ngendlela yamabandla esikhombisa ngala yachazwa ngeempawu ezisikhombisa kanjalo namacilongo ayisikhombisa now they also depict the same. So we need to understand lo part leyo bazalwane ukuthi uma besifunda incwadi yesambulo it is written in repetition and enlargement. So lezilo ke intathu sokhuluma ngazo la ilesilo esiqhamuka emanzini kwisambulo 13 kube ilesi ekukhulunywa ngaso ku Daniel chapter 7 bese kuzoba ke ilesi ekukhulunywa ngaso ku chapter 17 kwisambulo la lesi silo esinomuntu wesifazane ohleli phezukwaso. So lezilo zontathu zimele umbuso wodwa bazalwane, iBabylon leli ekukhulunywa ngalo la. It is the Babylonian kingdom bazalwane, umbuso lesikhulume ngawo ukuthi it was a counterfeit kingdom from eyaxebuka embusweni kabani kaNkulunkulu, even from ezolweni le usathane asezama ukuyiset up la emhlabeni namademon akhe. Now Uma besibuka bazalwane la uDaniel 7 verse 26 kuya 27 uthi ke kepha abahluleli bayakuhlala basuse ukubusa kwayo kudliwe kuchithwe kuze kube sekupheleni umbuso nokubusa nobukhulu bemibuso phansi kwalo lonke izulu uyakunikwa isizwe sabangcwele bophezulu konke umbuso wakhe ungumbuso ongunaphakade yonke imibuso iyakumkhonza imlalele bazalwane lana sikhuluma ke ngesilo lesi ngokuchithwa kaso kubani ku Daniel chapter 7 ukuthi eventually this power ebuka invincible kangaka ibonakala engathi angeke izihlulo ilutho esi-exist isikhathi sidangaka ibusa ngendluzula emhlabeni kubonakala engathi ngeke iziphinde lo mbuso kaSathane uoverthrow but uNkulunkulu is telling us ukuthi isikhathi siyeza la uyochithwa khona lo mbuso lo ngesambulo 19 verse 19 kuya 20 singabona isilo namakhosi omhlaba nezimpi zawo zibuthene ukulwa naye owayehlezi ehashini nempi yakhe isilo sasesibanjwa nomprofeti wamanga owenza izibonakaliso phambi kwaso abadukisa ngazo abamukela uPaul wesilo nabakhuleka kumfanekiso waso labo bobabili baphonswa besezwa echibini lomlilo elivutha isibabuli so lesilo leso or this kingdom bazalwane kukhulunywa ngefinal destruction yawo la so these two verses uDaniel nesambulo likhuluma ilanguage eyodwa ukuthi kuyeza isikhathi la uNkulunkulu ezochitha ngaso lo mbuso lo ohlukumeza abantwana bakhe lo melana nombuso wakho sekhayizulweni now njoba ngisho bazalwane ukuthi it might seem impossible ukuthi lento ingenzeka ngoba sesazobona le power bazalwane idlondlobala lemhlabeni and iya ngokuqina and iya ngokubusa okuyindluzula esimangaliso but ngifisa ukuthi bazalwane ngalamazwi uqonda ukuthi uma sesifikile leso sikhathi if mabe uzobambelela uNkulunkulu uzoza ubuhlungu njoba ungeke uzokwazi ukuthenga ukwazi ukudayisa eventually kuzophuma i-death decree ezothi ababulawe bonke abangenalo uPaul esilo ngaleso sikhathi azi ukuthi uNkulunkulu uthembisile ukuthi lesi silo leso uza kusichitha na kanjani umbuso kaSathane uzochithwa and uphonswe esibabuleni somlilo now uDaniel 2 verse 44 kuya 45 uthi einsukwini zalawo amakhosi uNkulunkulu wasezulwini uyakumisa umbuso ongasoze wachithwa nobukhosi bawo obungeke bushiyelwe abanye abantu kepha uyawuchoboza uqede yonke lembuso wona uqobo ume phakade njengalokho wabona itshe ukuthi laqheshula entabeni kungezandla nokuthi lachoboza insimbi nethusi nebumba nesiliva negolide noNkulunkulu omkhulu uyazisila inkosi okuya kuba khona emuva kwalokho iphupho liqinisile nencazelo yalo iyiqiniso in other words we have a further confirmation labazalwane ukuthi le mbuso uzochithwa uDaniel 7 usho into efanayo isambulo 19 usho into efanayo no Daniel chapter 2 usho futhi into efanayo ezokwenzeka ngalesikhathi now uthi mangabe ke usubheka la bazalwane ubona kulesi sithombe lesi kulamavesi okugcina engwavulile lesi sithombe lesi esinenyawo ezubumba ohlangene nensimbi ukuthi lishawe yitshe and then sonke isithombe siyahliphizeka noma siyaphela indaba yaso kungabonakali nokuthi sake sabakhona now sachaza futhi ukuthi ubumba lumeleni bazalwane ukuthi ubumba chaze inkolo ihlangene nani nokubuswa kwezwe inkolo futhi lena in apostasy noma esithi emuhlubukile uNkulunkulu wena wabona uIsrael from time to time eTestamenteni elidala ukuthi wawuhamba umhlubuko uNkulunkulu awupanishe then ubuye engqondweni zawo kanjalo so in this particular point sibona inkolo esihlubukile uNkulunkulu esesebenzisa inkemba noma esebenzisa ukubuswa kwezwe ukulawula abantu kunokuthi ilawule ngezwi likaNkulunkulu lodwa ukuthi abantu kubayizele uNkulunkulu ngongani ngokuthanda uNkulunkulu but le nkolo yobuKristu apostatizile ifisa ukuthi ilegislate noma ifake umthetho ekubuswe ekukhonzeni uNkulunkulu imithetho ekubusweni kwezwe of which uNkulunkulu angakaze ahambisane nayo bazalwane because we right now njengoba sikhuluma nje ebukholweni bobuKristu ubuKristu abukaze bube itheocracy bazalwane itheocracy ya exista ngesikhathi sika-Israel lakho uNkulunkulu ethi yimi ngiyinkosi yesizwe sami uIsrael. But later on sekuyinkolo yobuKristu singayona inkolo yobuJuda neya-Israel. There is no theocracy but umbuso uhlukene nenkolo ihlukene. Yes, amakholo angabusa but inkolo akufuneke ingene igamanxe ishayele ukubusa kwezwe umthetho ngalo ndlela leyo. So siyathola ukuthi lana le mixture leyo bumba nensimbi iyo leyo uNkulunkulu amelene nayo ekuyiyona ezobusa until uJesu azabuye la khona itshe lizophahlaza yona lezi inyawo lezi zobumba nensimbi bese sithombe sonke siyenze njani siyahlephuka. Now ngifuna ke sibheke bazalwane ukuthi ngabe isiphi lesilo ekukhulunywa ngaso la. Lesi esirepresentwa izilo ezintathu ekukhulunywa ukuthi sizochithwa egcineni, ekukhulunywa ukuthi behind the scenes uSathane osebenza through sona lesi lo mbuso lo sobuse in different phases of history kanjalo ngendlela ehlukene. Now ngifuna usho bazalwane ukuthi ke before ngisho ukuthi iyipi le system noma iyipi lo mbuso lo, ngifisa sazi ukuthi angikhulumi labazalwane ngabantu, ngoba kukhona engizothi mengisho la that they will realize ukuthi ba belong le system le. In other words bazalwane bayingxenye yale system and bakhonza ngaphansi kwayo le system le. Angikhulumi ngabo mengikhuluma ngale system but ngikhuluma system bazalwane. Angifisi ukuthi uthi ube nomcabango ukuthi abazalwane laba abatholakala bebandanyeka kulo mbuso lo engizokhuluma ngawo bese sicabanga ukuthi nabo bayingxenye lento le, ngoba lento esikhuluma ngazo abazazi labazalwane. They do not know. In other words, when they discover lezi zinto lezo bezithola, abaningi ngomusa kaNkulunkulu bayoyishiya leyo system leyo bakwazi ukujoyina abantwana baNkulunkulu beqiniso ukuze bakwazi ukukhonza uNkulunkulu ngokweqiniso, hayi ngaphansi kwale system le. But asikhulumi bazalwane ngama individuals la, sikhuluma ngesystem nalabo abongomele kwi-leadership yale system le. So a very important point bazalwane, uza ngabe khona umuntu ozothi ngibiza abazalwane abathize ngento ezithize bazalwane. Let us be clear there on that point. Now ngikhuluma ke bazalwane ngebandla lamaRoma, the Roman Catholic Church noma ibandla lamakatholika bazalwane. Now ngifuna uunderstand uma mama ngisho kanje ukuthi ibandla lamakatholika alifani nawo wonke amabandla osoke wahlangabezana nawo ngaphambilini. Leli bandla leli bazalwane, it has been in existence for more than iminyaka eyinkulungwane. Number 1. Number 2, leli bandla leli libuse amakhosi ase-Europe kulesi sikhathi lesi engikhuluma ngaso more than iminyaka eyinkulungwane. Leli bandla linezwe lalo endaweni yaseRome noma in the city of Rome, indlanzana nje lomhlaba ebizwa kuthiwa iVatican City. iVatican City laba ebusa khona ngokuphelele their own government. uPope noma iBishop laleli bandla liyinkosi yalomhlaba lo okuthiwa iVatican City olapha eRome. So you find ukuthi ke inkolo kodwa manje enobusazwe phakathi. But kumabandla sotholayo akhona around the world, whether ukhuluma ngamaLuthela, amaMethodist, amaPresbyterians kanjalo wonke lamabandla wabonayo, alikho ibandla ozwayo ukuthi leli bandla linendawo yalo ethi yona a specific elawulwa ngenkolo yakhona, and then we find this church bazalwane. So it's not just ibandla lamaRoma. Kufanele uunderstand le part bazalwane, akusilona ibandla nje kuphela but liwumbuso ngesikhathi esodwa, ngoba uPope wakhona uyi-emperor njengoba ebusa eVatican, akayena ibishop kuphela nje but uyibishop aphinda abe umbusi womhlaba lo asuke unikiwe lapha. Yet manje njengoba kubonakala engazuthi ubusa leya ndawana leya, but ngesikhathi sama dark ages njengoba kule minyaka le eyinkulungwane kade ubusa ngalesa sikhathi lesiya, leli bandla belibusa amakhosi wonke, amakhosi ase-Europe bekhothama kuleli bandla leli noma kuPope noma kuyibishop leli laseRome. Wonke amakhosi ase-Europe and in Western Europe they were subscribing kule nkosi le ekuthiwa ke noma eyibishop esethi upope manje. Yes, upope igama lethi pope but unamagama amaningi ahlukene in history. Khona Pope Vigilius, khona Pope Pius, khona Pope Gregory, njengoba kukhona uPope Francis namhlanje, kade kukhona uPope Benedict before him, no Pope John Paul before uPope Benedict. So this is how it is. The title is the same, but ukuhluka abantu ngoba uyafa lokhu ungena omunye, but isihloko sokuphatha kwabo is the same. Kushiyana ngokuthi ke uyafa omunye athathe kanjalo njengobukhosi kusuke kwenzewa mangabe indodana izobusa lade kubusa khona ubaba wayo. So into ekanjalo bazalwane. Now ngifuna singene ke kwi evidence now ukuthi njoba ngishilo ukuthi yileli bandla leli, ngifuna singene ku history bese singena kwimibhalo yabo ukuze si understand ukuthi sikhuluma ngepower yodwa labazalwane, sikhuluma ngombuso wodwa la. Kungabe ukuthi ngishilo nje kwabasemoyeni but kumele ngiyibheke into engishoyo ngento eshiwo iBhayibheli, ngihlanganise nehistory kanye nenkulumo evela kulona leli bandla to confirm into esishoyo ukuze singabi abantu abakhuluma emoyeni but sikhulume ngento bazalwane esinjani esinobufakazi bayo. Now ngifuna sibuke lana ke ukuthi umlando womhlaba umi kanjani bazalwane. Njoba ngabe ubona lesithombe sa Daniel chapter 2 sithi kwabusa iBhabheloni iqala. If mangabuye ku history bazalwane uzoya ku history, you can go ku Wikipedia uyekephi, iBhabheloni yawubusa umhlaba yawubusa wonke. Well, not all 100% umhlaba but most of the known world ngalesa sikhathi lesa was ruled by umbuso wamaBhabhelonians. And umbuso wamaBhabhelonians into yawenza yawukhuphula waba a great nation was i-leadership kaNebuchadnezzar, nakhona futhi evunywe uNkulunkulu ukuthi kube uyena ozokwenza lokho. But ultimately bazalwane, that was not part of iBabylon was not part of umbuso kabani kaNkulunkulu. We've discussed it ukuthi ke iBabylon liqalaphi, ungalibona wena ndlondlobala la, but it has a long history eqala ngesikhathi sikaNimrod. Now emva kwawo kweBabylon kwezwe laseBabylon kwalandela amaMede namaPersia noma ama-Medes nama-Persians babusa ndawonye, izizwe ezimbili ezazibuswa ndawonye. Eventually ke ama-Persians kwayiwona abangaphezulu kwama-Medes, agcine kuyiwona adlondlobalayo kakhulu. But you can study this history kwalandela ama-Mede nama-Persia bazalwane. This is what history says. You can google it kuma-encyclopedia, you'll find this information. And emva kwawo kwangena ke umbuso wama-Greeks noma ama-Macedonians, la khona kubusa khona inkosi ekuthiwa Alexander the Great, inkosi emangalisayo, inkosi eyakwazi ukunqoba umhlaba wonke isaseminyakeni e30 wafaka esamncane because inhliziyo yakhe yayilele ekulokhuzeni ekunqobeni. So once esenqobe yonke imibuso singaseke imibuso azoyinqoba, wangena ophuzweni oludakayo kakhulu esengasazi ukuthi uzokwenzani, and then eventually utshwala bambulala. But ke wanza umbuso owawupowerful omkhulu, umbuso wama-Greeks, and then washona ke engenamntwana. So ke umbuso wakhe ke wahlukaniswa into 4 divisions. General bakhe laba bahlukana bawuthatha umbuso bawuhlukanisa kanje into 4 divisions. Lama divisions ke alwa abuya ahlangana kubuye kuliwe kanjalo amanye ahlangana agcine sewu2 akhona, the kingdom of the north and the kingdom of the south. Kwaba khona ke impi ekanjalo. Then in one of these remnants of lombuso lwama-Macedonians noma wama-Greeks kwavela ke umbuso wamaRoma manje. AmaRoma ke nawo abusa angena awuphatha umhlaba nawo. Siyakhumbula ukuthi ngesikhathi uJesu ezalwa amaRoma kwakuyiwona ebusa umhlaba leso sikhathi, and amaRoma yiwo futhi ay responsible for i-governance yakaJuda noma yeJerusalem, ngoba njengoba uyilokhu uJuda wawu defeatiwe noma ungaphansi kweRome, yikho kwakufuneka kuthunyelwe igovernor yaseRome eyayizobusa ebuse eJudea. Njengoba sasithola isikhathi kaJesu ukuthi uPilato kwakuyena oyigovernor wayumRoma but ebusa eJudea. That is why even amaJuda ngenkathi efuna ukubulala uJesu ayingakwazi umbulala, kwakufuneka aqale othola imvume kuPilato ukuthi they can put uJesu to death, ukuthi abulawe uJesu abethelwe esiphambanweni, ngoba imithetho yabo yayingavumeli ukuthi kube khona izinto ababezenza ngoba babengaphansi kombuso wamaRoma, and uPilato wayeyiRoma in that regard. So umbuso ke lo wamaRoma bazalwane njengoba ubusa ngalesi sikhathi awuhlulwanga esinye isizwe. Asikho isizwe safika sahlula amaRoma, but amaRoma bazalwane disintegrate, ahlukana ngaphakathi. In other words, there were skirmishes within umbuso lo. Umbuso wamaRoma ahlukana into 10 divisions. The Western Roman Empire yahlukana yaba igaba ezu10. Njoba sibona mangabe sifunda ngesilo lesi esilapha kuyilokhuzana ku chapter 7 kuDaniel ukuthi lesilo sinezimpondo ezu10. Sathola ukuthi impondo ezu10 izimele amakhosi as well, or kings that rise up kulombuso lo. Njoba sibona ukuthi umbuso wamaRoma wahlukana into 10 divisions, and then kwavela uphondo oluncane lolukhuluma into ezinkulu ngokuchaza kuDaniel 7. Lolu phondo oluncane limele umphiki Kristu noma limele leli bandla lesikhulume ngalo elasiphula izizwe ezintathu ladlondlobala kanjalo. Now ihistory engikhuluma ngayo bazalwane, so angikhulumi ngento eseceleni, but ngikhuluma umlando ukuthi iBabylon, amaMedes namaPersia, iGreece kwenze iRome yangahlulwa umuntu, but yahlukana phakathi nendawo. And then kwavuka ke iRoman Catholic system ekuyiyona eyabusa. That is why ibandla laseRome bazalwane, ibandla leli lamakatholika kuthiwa iRoman Catholic Church, because livela embusweni wamaRoma. So that is why even isithobe sikaDaniel ku chapter 2 sinensimbi nobumba okuchaza ukuthi inkolo ehlangene nobuRoma bokubusa kobuRoma, the Roman rulership or the Roman Empire. There are elements that are there ahlanganisa lezi zinto zombili. That is why ibandla lamakatholika kuthiwa ke it is the Roman Catholic Church bazalwane, because Rome was once the one that ruled, was the modern Babylon yangalesa sikhathi ngesikhathi sika Jesu nesikhathi soPaul. Now siyathola ukuthi bazalwane iRome nje ubibusa ibusile yahluka kwaba ama divisions awu10, wangena ke ilokhuzana umbuso lo wenkolo. Kanjalo ke there was a history elandelayo lapho enye esongena kuyona neAmerica iyangena futhi la kancane ngoba nayo ine part edlalayo kule great drama eyenzekayo la uSathane khona esebenzisa amazwe ukufeza inhloso zakhe. Now uma abesibuka lapha ama divisions lawa eWestern Europe, siyabalelwa izizwe lezi ezu10. Kukhona ama-Anglo-Saxons, ama-Franks, ama-Suevi, i-Visigoth, Burgundians, Alemani, ama-Lombards, ama-Ostrogoths, ama-Heruli nama-Vandals. Now amagama amadala ayisetshenziswa ngalesikhathi ku-Western Europe ngalesikhathi. So uma ukhuluma ama-Anglo-Saxons ukhuluma ngeNgilande noma i-England. Uma ukhuluma ama-Franks ukhuluma ngeFrance, izwe laseFrance. Ama-Suevi iPortugal, and then ama-Visigoth iSpain leso, and then ama-Burgundians izwe laseSwitzerland, and then ama-Alemani, ama-Germany noma iGerman, and then bese kuthi ama-Lombards iItaly, bese kuza ama-Ostrogoths, ama-Heruli nama-Vandals. Now lawo utrina ke ilawo asuphula ngoba mabufunda uchapter 7 kuDaniel uyachaza ukuthi ngekhathi leliphondo lincane linyuka la siphula impondo ezintathu. So lembuso leyo 3 yagubazelwa ukupopa ngalesa sikhathi esebenzisana neemperor Justinian to defeat these Vandals, because yibo ababephikisa kakhulu inkolo le yobuRoma, and then they were uprooted, baqedwa indaba yabo, and then they were engulfed by the other nations. History ke inokuningi ekushoyo ngalezo sikhathi lezi zokwenzeka lezo zisigameko, but lana sikhuluma ngehistory ngokulandelana kwayo bazalwane. So iRoman Catholic Church ingena khaxa kwi-world affairs noma kwi-history bazalwane in terms of ukubuswa komhlaba. Now akumini osho njalo bazalwane, it's history that says that, umlando osho njalo ukuthi izinto zenzeka ngaleyo ndlela leyo, and you can search these things and you can know. So if mangabe ibandla leli libusa amakhosi omhlaba, njoba ubona nje ukuthi sithe mesikhuluma ngebazalwane, sithe mesikhuluma ngowesifazane, sathi owesifazane uyibandla. noma wesifazane urepresenta ibandla noma a religious system. Siyathola lana ukuthi ku chapter 17 wesambulo sinowesifazane ohleli phezulu kwesilo esinamakhanda awu7 nezimpondo ezu10. Lesilo lesi njengoba lo wesifazane ehleli phezulu kwaso it signifies ukuthi lo wesifazane uyasibusa lesi silo. Ngoma buhleli phezulu kwehashi bazalwane uhamba ngalo olulawulayo noma imbongolo uma ngabe ufuna iye ngala iya la ufuna iye wena ofuna iye khona leso silwane leso. So lo wesifazane nobe ehleli phezulu kwesilo it means amakhosi omhlaba nembuso omhlaba uyayibusa, so that le mbuso le it is identified as being a Roman Catholic in nature, even though amazwe abizwa ngamagama ahlukene. But ngenxa yokuthi they do exactly lento eshiwoyo, uNkulunkulu uyibona yonke kuyiBhabheloni, it's just one Babylonian system ehlangene kuyinkolo, ihlangene nokubuswa kwezwe noma bechazwa lwesifazane. But asibhekeni impawu bazalwane a little bit further now, sibuke nani ne history ekanjalo. Uthi uma ufunda lapha uFrancis P. Hayes kwi-Papal Rights and Privileges in Their True Light, uma besifunda under isigameko esithi uphawu oluthi lesizwe siyohluka ngaphezulu kwazo zonke yonke imibuso ekhona. Ithi mabichaza lapha imbhalo yabo, ithi when the Roman Empire became Christian and the peace of the church was guaranteed, the emperor left Rome to the Pope to be the seat of the authority of the Vicar of Christ, who should reign there independent of all human authority to the consummation of ages, to the end of time. Nayo indaba bazalwane. Imbhalo yabo le ichaza ngokuthi iemperor ngenkathi isuka ihamba setting up Constantinople yashiya iRome vacant, kwaukuthi uPope wangena ezobusa, kuthiwa ebusa independently until the end of time, ebusa ibandla leli party ubishop leli bandla linikwa amandla ukuthi abuse ezezwe noma ezokuphathwa kwezwe. Lento le esikhulume ngayo ye-church and state noma yokuhlangana kwenkolo nokubusa kwezwe lapha esithomeni sika Daniel ezinyaweni, imbhalo yabo confirming into eshiwo iBhayibheli and confirming history as well. It is not me bazalwane, iBhayibheli isho njalo, nabo they confirming embhalweni yabo njoba ubona ukuthi quotation ivela ezincwadini ezibhalwe ibona bazalwane. It is not me, akumini oshoyo but yebo abasikhulumelayo. And then bese kuthi historian lana Alexander Flick, The Rise of the Medieval Church, uthi ke the removal of the capital of the empire from Rome to Constantinople in 330 left the Western Church practically free from imperial power to develop its own form of organization. The Bishop of Rome, in the seat of the Caesars, was now the greatest man in the West and was soon forced to become the political as well as spiritual head. Nayo indaba bazalwane, le historian ichaza lento kade ichazwa ngaphezulu ukuthi now that ulokhuzana emperor isukile yayofoma icapital Istanbul namhlanje endaweni ekuthiwa iseTurkey, but at that time kwakuyi Constantinople ngalesikhathi lesiya. So it left iBishop lase Rome lase Katholika ukuthi liforme iorganization yakhe nokubusa kwakhe, lithi mangabe libusa ezenkolo liphinde libusa futhi nokuphathwa kwezwe at the same time. So he had complete power in the western part yase Europe. History sho njalo bazalwane, it confirms into eshiwo iBhayibheli uNkulunkulu into ayisho ingakenzeki, because that time uNkulunkulu enika lo mbono iBhabheloni yayibusa ayingakabusi zonke lezi khuzane lezizwe lezi noma lama nations, and uNkulunkulu uyishaya history bazalwane perfectly waze ayofika egcineni njoba sikulezi inyawo ehlangene nelokhuzana ubumbu lihlangene nensimbi. This is where we are thina as siphile kulesikhathi siphila kusona. Now bese ithi lapana, and meekly quick James P. Conroy, Reverend, American Catholic Quarterly Review, umbhalo yakhona emakatholika nakhona ithi, and meekly stepping to the throne of Caesar, the Vicar of Christ took up the scepter to which the emperor and kings of Europe were to bow in reverence through so many ages. Niyezwa bazalwane, kulabazana abaphikayo uma babe kuthiwa ibandla lamakatholika alibusanga masithi labusa ngokusho kwehistory nangembhalo basho kunye okuhlukile bazalwane, but ihistory sho njalo, but moreover akusiyona kuphela ihistory okhulumayo, but yibo uqobo lwabo abashoyo embhalweni yabo njengoba bechaza lana, because this is a Catholic source bazalwane. Ithi iVicar of Christ noma uPope lo ezongena kwisethi yama-Caesars noma yama-emperors, kuthiwa amakhosi ase-Europe they were to bow down kuyena, ayezokhothama kuyena, meaning umuntu okhothama kuwena bazalwane, umuntu onjani lo? Umuntu omphethe lo, umuntu ombusayo, umuntu obhawayo kuwena noma okhothama kuwena. It shows ukuthi wena omkhulu kunaye njengoba ekhothamela wena nje, into esho kanjalo. So leli bandla it ruled bazalwane even amakhosi ase-Europe, ngoba ngokubusa amakhosi abusa yonke le ndawo ebuswa amakhosi, although kwakungabonakali kanjalo engazuthi ibona ababebusa directly, but amakhosi ayebusa on their behalf. This is what it was bazalwane, and into emhlungu ukuthi lento le it is happening now as we speak. It's just that ifihlekile, but sizazoyiveza bazalwane ngoba kumele siveze ukuze ibonakale, ngoba ayibonakali manje but isazovela siveze sikhona, so that when these things uNkulunkulu akhuluma ngazo kwisambulo 13 ziqala ukwenzeka singadideki bazalwane. Kufanele sazi ukuthi uSathane yini ayihlelayo. Kuthiwa ke uPaul lesibili likhuluma amazwi amelene noPhezu konke. Sakhumbula ke bazalwane ukuthi uchaza ukuthini mangabe uthi ukukhuluma amazwi amelene noPhezu konke noma amazwi ahlambalazayo. Ngokusho kweBhayibheli mangabe likhuluma ngento ekanjalo, ukuthi umuntu oclaim ukuthi ukwazi ukuxolela izono nomuntu oclaim ukuthi uNkulunkulu ebe umuntu. This is blasphemy noma ukuhlambalaza uNkulunkulu. Now ngifuna sibuke lana ke amavesi like sure khona ngokuthi le power le iyehlambalaza uNkulunkulu. Sambulo 13 verse 6 kuthiwa ke savula umlomo waso ukuhlambalaza uNkulunkulu, ukuhlambalaza igama lakhe nethabenekeli lakhe nabo abahlezi ezulwini. Daniel 7:25. Iyakukhuluma amazwi ngoPhezu konke, ikhathaza abangcwele boPhezu konke, iyakuhlosa ukuguqula izikhathi nomthetho, bayakukhashelwa esandleni sayo kuze kube yisikhathi nezikhathi nengxenye yesikhathi. Then isambulo 17 verse 3 ithi yayisingisa ehlani ngikumoya ngabona owesifazane ekhwele isilo esibomvu sigcwele amagama enhlamba, sinamakhanda ayisikhombisa nezimpondo eziyishumi. Lana bazalwane sikhuluma ke ngalamabhisi lawa awu3 esikhulume ngawo lapha iletholakala Daniel 7, iletholakala kusambulo 13, iletholakala kulokhuzana kusambulo chapter 17 lesi sikhwele owesifazane. But yonke into ebonayo la kulezi igameko zo3 uzubona ukuthi kukhulunywa ngento eyodwa labazalwane. Bonke labo bo3 noma lezi lezo3 zikhuluma ngokuhlambalaza oPhezu konke. Even kusambulo ke noma kuyilokhuzana kuDaniel kuthiwa kwe asihlambalaza uNkulunkulu kuphela, basihlambalaza even nalabo abasezulwini, esobona ukuthi sibahlambalaza kanjani na uma besiqhubeka ne study sethu la. Njoba ngichazile bazalwane ukuthi uma umuntu uhlambalaza uNkulunkulu, they claim ukuthi ba uNkulunkulu umuntu eyumuntu nokwazi ukuxolela izono. uNkulunkulu kuphela wazi ukuxolela izono bazalwane, akekho umuntu uNkulunkulu emhlabeni. Sonke we are carnal in nature and futhi we are mortal bazalwane, siyafa. Even ingelosi nazo bazalwane azinako ukuphila okunaphakade okukuzona. They are not immortal but they are mortals bazalwane. Ngoba if uNkulunkulu ethanda he can kill them, aphuce ukuphila kwako uNkulunkulu akunikile, njengoba eyokwenza kumadimoni nje lawo esithi kwakuyingelosi zikaNkulunkulu kwaba madimoni ngokuwa noSathane. Ngelinye la uNkulunkulu uzobabhubhisa ngomlilo, so they will die bazalwane. Ukufa kuzoba khona kubona uNkulunkulu yedwa kuphela that is immortal bazalwane, ongenako ukufa. Ukufa ku impossible uNkulunkulu ukuthi kwenzeke kuyena. That is why bazalwane iBhayibheli lisho njalo uma ufunda uTimothy ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyiphela o immortal, akekho omunye bazalwane. So when you call yourself uNkulunkulu uyahlambalaza ubukhuluma into engekho engahambisani neqiniso ngokuvezela uNkulunkulu into ayishoyo kuthina na. Now bheka lana kwi-Council of Trent kwi-session yes14 lapha 1546 dogmatic canon and decrees ithi ke lokhuza la i-statement sakhona sithi ke if anyone saith that the sacramental absolution of the priest is not a judicial act, let him be anathema. If anyone said that priests have not the power of binding and of loosing, or that not priests alone are ministers of absolution, let him be anathema. Nezo indaba zalwane kukhulunywa abapriest la bakuleli bandla ukuthi abapriest laba banepower banegunya lokwenzani na lokuxolela banepower bazalwane yokuxolela izono njengoba sishilo bazalwane ukuthi as we saw bazalwane ukuthi ukuhlambalaza kuyini na ukuthi uNkulunkulu uJesu kubathi befuna umkhanda ngamatshe ngoba ethe uNkulunkulu noma uyindodana kaNkulunkulu claiming ukuthi uNkulunkulu kanjalo futhi ngekathi uNkulunkulu ethi kulowa emlapha uJesu lo emlapha athi izono zakho ixolelwe bathi bekhuluma bodwa bathi lo muntu uyablaspheme noma uyahlambalaza ubani ukwazi ukuxolela izono ngaphandle kwaNkulunkulu. So in other words uJesu was claiming ukuthi idivinity ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngokwazi ukwenza lokho but akwazi umuntu ukuthi aclaim ukuthi unepower yokuxolela umuntu bazalwane that is blasphemy ukuthatha iprerogative kaNkulunkulu futhi uyithathe emangeni ngoba egcineni noma umuntu ungamthembisa ukuthi ungamxolela izono egcineni izono zakhe ayixolelwe ngoba umuntu lo claim ukuthi angaxolela izono but ezulwini irecord lesono sakho lisakhona ukuthi wena uyisoni ngoba uxolela awuxolisanga kumuntu onegunya lokwazi ukuxolela isono ngenxa yegazi lendodana yakho which is uNkulunkulu Baba. Now Michael Mueller the Catholic priest uthi the priest not only declares that the sinner is forgiven but really forgives him. So great is the power of the priest that the judgment of heaven itself are subject to his decision. Bazalwane, can you imagine umuntu uzokhuluma amazwi ahlambalaza ngalendlela? Nezwe bazalwane imbhalo yale bandla etheni bathi bona umpriest hayi ukuthi uyasho nje wenza ideclaration ukuthi umuntu uxoleliwe but kuthiwa uxolelwe ngempela. And kuthiwa even izulu nalo kufanele lithobele isinqumo esithathwe umpriest ngokuxolela kwalo muntu lo esuke simxolela. Can you imagine bazalwane uclaim ukuthi even izulu lonke uNkulunkulu wonke kufuneka lalele wena umuntu? That is blasphemy bazalwane of the highest kind. Imagine that bazalwane umuntu and to say something like that. Imagine ngosuku lokwahlulelo umile phambi kwesandla sobukhosi uNkulunkulu esekuvezela lamazwi kade wakhuluma ukuthi wena uthe and this is what you declared yourself to be ukuthi uzobe usukwazi yini ukukhuluma le mfishi phambi kaNkulunkulu usuphambi kwesandla sobukhosi. Bazalwane, this system bazalwane is a dangerous system and it dangerous kakhulu kulabo abasuke bephakathi kuyona ngoba abazi ukuthi kwenzekani la and bakholwa genuinely ngoba bethi bayithandela uNkulunkulu bazi ukuthi ibandla abazalwa kulona ibandla lasemndenini wabo not knowing ukuthi leli bandla line history embi and linama claims eliwenzayo alwisana noNkulunkulu nokulunga. Lawe sifunda ngawo la imbhalo evela kubona akukhulumi mina bazalwane mina ngichaza ngifundela ama quotations avela khona ongawathola ngisho noma ikephi uma wabheka kuma encyclopedia nakephi nakhona kulama sources akhulunywa la eqhamuka khona lenkulumo. And then Lucius Ferres Prompta Bibliotheca Canonica Juridica Moralis Theologica volume 6 uthi the Pope is so great dignity and so exalted that he is not a mere man but as it were God and vicar of God. Hence the Pope is crowned with a triple crown as King of heaven and of earth and of the lower regions. The Pope is as it were God on earth, sole sovereign of the faithful Christ, chief of kings, having plenitude of power, to whom has been entrusted the omnipotent God direction not only of the earthly but also of the heavenly kingdom. Nayo izindaba bazalwane. Imbhalo yabo ithi uPope asiyena umuntu nje. IBishop la njengoba ubona uPope Francis nje recently manje njengoba ngirecorda la this is ulokhuzana uMarch namhlanje u28 recently nje kule insukwana uPope usanokuphuma esibhedlela kade enento ethize uPope Francis. Now ngiyabuka ukuthi uNkulunkulu lo laba bathi uNkulunkulu naye odinga ukudokotelwa abanye abantu ngalendlela le. So you find ukuthi ke these things bazalwane they bakhuluma lezi zinto but they talk ngalezi zinto lezi, they are fools bazalwane. That's all that I can say. Foolishness ukuthi umuntu ufa udinga odokotela abala emhlabeni but uclaiming ukuthi uNkulunkulu at the same time. This is what into abayisho la. But that is why aqoka triple tiara noma triple crown. Ngoba nje uba ama crown e3 kulesi sigqoko sika Pope mangabe esuke officialize lapha, ingoba uyinkosi yasezulwini yasemhlabeni nengaphansi komhlaba. That is why ama crown e3 ngokusho kwabo kwembhalo yabo la kuthiwa babamba indawo kaNkulunkulu la emhlabeni. Bazalwane, can you imagine lento esho la ukuthi how terrible it is? Bayisho kanjalo, and this is what they are saying bazalwane. Blasphemy bazalwane, bahlambalaza uNkulunkulu njengokusho eBhayibheli bazalwane. iBhayibheli lishaya ngeceleni, uNkulunkulu usho ngqo into abayenzayo and nangempela they are saying it and abana mahloni bazalwane ukuyisho. Then uSaint Alphonsus the Ligori, dignity and duties of the priest, uthi ke Pope Innocent III in ekhuluma uthi, indeed it is not too much to say that in view of the sublimity of their offices the priests are so many gods. So it's not just uPope kuphela noma iBishop labo eluNkulunkulu, but kuthiwa nabapriest bawoNkulunkulu abancane abangaphansi kwaloNkulunkulu omkhulu okuyena uPope lapha. Bazalwane, inkolo pagan le yeyithixo le, not inkolo kaNkulunkulu yobuKristu. Obuyedwa uNkulunkulu bazalwane nendodana yakhe bese kubomoya wabo ongcwele. This is what we are taught bazalwane. This thing le iyukuhlambalaza. Then uPius X uthi the Pope is not only the representative of Jesus Christ, but he is Jesus Christ himself hidden under the veil of flesh. Kuthiwa uBishop laseRome uPope lo kuthiwa akasiyena nje omele uJesu, but uJesu uqobo lwakhe ezifihle ngenyama. So uJesu uNkulunkulu bazalwane, ufunda uJohn 1:1 kuya verse 3 uthi ke in the beginning was the word, eqaleni kwakhona ulizwi we noNkulunkulu, ulizwe uNkulunkulu, ulizwe uJesu bazalwane, and he is God uJesu. So if mabe bethi uPope is Jesus Christ himself, they are essentially saying bazalwane uPope uNkulunkulu. Ngiphinda into eyodwa bazalwane, but ngifuna ingene lento ukuthi yinto abayishoyo abayisho kanye, ngoba if bekuthiwa bekuyi-quotation eyodwa besothi mhlambe there was a mistake somewhere, but it's another thing uyiphinda over and over again ey'khathini ey'hlukene and ey'gamekweni ey'hlukene kukhulunywa into eyodwa. uNkulunkulu bazalwane was being fair kuthina so that singakhohliseki, sazi ukuthi masithola information singadukiseki. Then uSaint Alphonsus ku page 31 uthi ke the sacerdotal or priestly dignity also surpasses the dignity of the angels. Nezo ndawo bazalwane uthi le priestly office le idlula ngisho naneyingelosi. How can you say something like that? Yabona na nje uDaniel 7 uchaza ukuthi ahlambalaza uNkulunkulu letho, but uhlambalaza nalabo abasezulwini as well, and ezulwini kuhlala ingelosi zaNkulunkulu. Uthi meqhubeka lapha uthi all the angels in heaven cannot absolve from a single sin. The holy archangel can chase away devils, but he cannot free his client from their claims till a priest comes to absolve him. If I saw an angel and a priest, I would bend my knee first to the priest and then to the angel. Leyo izindaba bazalwane. Ingelosi bazalwane ngifuna ukuthi nginitshele ngazo briefly. Ingelosi bazalwane, they are very powerful beings bazalwane, ezihlala esihlalweni esihlala phambi kwesihlalo sobukhosi kaNkulunkulu ezulwini. Ingelosi yizo uNkulunkulu ayizideployayo kwi-universe yonke ukuthi zenze intando yakhe. Nala emhlabeni ziyafika ingelosi zaNkulunkulu. eBhayibhelini kwi-Old Testament siyathola ngazo ukuthi ingelosi eyodwa ekwazi ukubulala inqwaba yama-Syrians kulokhuzana mangabe lichaza iBhayibheli ngekhathi ama-Syrians elwa no-Israel ukuthi one angel bazalwane was capable of destroying amadoda ayinqwaba empi. That's how powerful ingelosi so akuzona idalwa nje but idalwa powerful esingakwazi nanokuyibona mase kuthiwa ziyavela la ngenxa ukuthi zimboze zimbethe ukukhanya okumangalisayo ukukhanya zithathe kubaba ekhaya ezulwini. And aziyona futhi inyama as well, they are spirit beings. Ziyini na ziwumoya ingelosi bazalwane at the same time. They are able to do izinto thina esingakwazi ukuzenza la emhlabeni. Ezinye kuthiwa zinempiko ezu4, ezinye kuthiwa inempiko ezu6. You find ama descriptions uncwadi yaEzekiel, uncwadi yesambulo ziyabekwa uNkulunkulu uyazichaza nencwadi yaIsaiah as well. They are powerful beings. For us as human beings to ukudicelela phansi kanje sikhuluma njengalabazalwane laba ngedalwa uNkulunkulu aziphakamisile wazibeka higher next to isihlalo sobukhosi bakhe, sihlambalaza ngempela bazalwane, noma bahlambalaza ngempela la uma bekhuluma kanje. Yes, umuntu uNkulunkulu wamdala wabaleka ngoba even uNkulunkulu uqobo lwakhe wathatha inyama yethu waba umuntu. Njengoba uJesu esezulwini manje umuntu aphinda kuNkulunkulu ngesikhathi esodwa, and he bears our flesh njengompriest wethu osinxusela esihlalweni sobukhosi. But lokho does not negate bazalwane i-exalted position uNkulunkulu ayinika ingelosi zakhe. Yes, uJesu mebuya will be exalted nathi ngendlela uNkulunkulu ayekwenza ngayo, but as things stand right now bazalwane we asikwazi ukukhuluma ngalezi idalwa kanje ekubeni uNkulunkulu eyisebenzisa kangaka osindisweni lethu. Uzuma ukuchaza amahubo ayasho ukuthi uNkulunkulu uthumele even ingelosi ukuthi zisigade ngoba usathana ufuna usibulala. So yonke lento le ikhunywa uNkulunkulu bazalwane ngezidalwa zakhe aziphakamisile. But ukuthi umuntu akhulume kanje ngalezi idalwa zaNkulunkulu ngampela kahlambalaza uNkulunkulu yedwa, but uhlambalaza nazo and their high dignity and their high position ukuthi zibe phambi kwesihlalo sobukhosi bukaNkulunkulu. La khona thina singakwazi shona nokuthi sivele lapho phambi kwaNkulunkulu ngenxa yenkazimulo yakhe. Now olunye uphawu la bazalwane luthi ke lesilo sikhathaza abantu abangcwele. In other words, siyabashushisa noma siyababulala. Mufunda uSambulo 13 verse 7 uthi sanika ukuba silwe nabangcwele, sibanqobe, sanikwa futhi amandla phezulu kwemindeni yonke nabantu nezilimi nezizwe. Usho lesilo leso. Then uDaniel 7:25 uthi ke iyakukhuluma amazwi ngophezulu konke, ikhathaze abangcwele bophezulu konke. Ikhathaze bazalwane, that means i-persecution le noma intshushiso lezi. Then uSambulo 17 verse 6 ithi ngase ngibona owesifazane edakiwe igazi labangcwele negazi lofakazi bakaJesu. In other words, la lo wesifazane noma lesilo sihlangene nalo wesifazane babulala abantwana baNkulunkulu njengoba kuthiwa badakwe igazi labani labangcwele. They were killing abantwana baNkulunkulu. Sona lesilo lesi, but let's talk about the history ukuthi ithini ke ngokubusa kwalesi silo lesi ngalesi sikhathi. Umufunda lapha uThomas Aquinas Summa Theologica ithi ke uThomas Aquinas was a Roman Catholic bazalwane, wayemkhonzi wala kuleli bandla. Uthi much more can heretics or dissenters after they are convicted of heresy be not only fought with, excommunicated, but as surely put to death. Kuthiwa abantu abatholakala be ama heretics, kusho uThomas Aquinas la, uthi kufuneka babulawe. Now ama lokhuzana bazalwane ngibeka nje ama heretics kwakusuke kuwabantu ababesuke bephikisa inkolo yobuKatolika, bethi akusiyona inkolo kaNkulunkulu noma bethi uNkulunkulu akakhonzwa kanje. iBhayibheli lisho konke. Kuthiwa ama heretics labo ngoba kufuneka balalele into eshiwo ibandla nento eshiwo uPope noma into eshiwo iBishop la khona laleli bandla leli. If babu ukukhuluma into ehlukile kunabo wakuthiwa uheretic, and uma ngabe wabambelela kule nkulumo oyishoyo kwaze wafika egcineni wawubulawa. And yibo futhi ababesho ukuthi kwakumele ubulawe nje ubone isithombe lapha ubona abangcwele belengiswa laphayana beshiswa ngumlilo bephila. Into ababeyenza le bazalwane, they enjoyed ukushisa abantu bephila ngomlilo bazalwane. Ibandla lethi liclaima ukukhonza uJesu. Yethu uJesu bazalwane akaza sinike icommand ukuthi asishisa abantu uma babe bengalaleli into esho uNkulunkulu. Nakhumbula uJesu mangabe ehamba nabafundi, I think isigameko sikhuluma ngama Samaritans enqaba uJesu ukuthi angene khona. Wathi angazi ngathi uJohane wathi Nkosi, shouldn't we pray ukuthi kuvele kwehla umlilo uba lokhuzana ezulwini, and then uJesu wamsola ulokhuza uJohane ukuthi awazi umuphi lo moya okhuluma ngawo. Indodana yomuntu ayizele ukuzobulala but izophilisa. So uJesu bazalwane, as things stand, isikhathi sejudgment siyeza. Right now uJesu ufuna abantu baphile bazalwane ngokuthi bamukele yena njengenkosi nomsindisi. So ibandla eliclaim ukuthi likhonza uNkulunkulu bese lifuna ukuforsa abantu ngenkani ukuthi bakhonze uNkulunkulu ngendlela abafuna ngayo, nanokuthi futhi bona bathi beyinkolo bezophatha abantu abaphethe umhlaba noma ama kings laba abashaya imithetho, then you know ukuthi libazalwane akusilona ibandla laNkulunkulu lelo. Akusilona bazalwane ibandla laNkulunkulu. But izwa ke into abazenza bazalwane muse ama historians mesechaza. uJohn Dowling lapha ku History of Romanism page 541 kuya ku 542 uthi ke, from the birth of popery in 606 to the present time, it is estimated by careful and credible historians that more than 50 million of the human family have been slaughtered for the crime of heresy by popish persecutors, an average of more than 40,000 religious murders for every year of its existence, of the existence of popery. Nayo ndaba bazalwane, 50 million wabantu ababulawile libandla, abanye benqunywa abanye beshiswa bephila. Ziningi indlela ababebulala ngazo, but ababeyithanda kakhulu lokushisa bazalwane. 50 million bazalwane, imagine that. And yazi ukuthi lo 50 million it's a conservative estimate. Ama historians ayibeka ngaphezulu kwa 50 million bazalwane inamba yabantu noma bazalwane ababefuna ukukhonza uNkulunkulu ngokweqiniso bebulawele libandla. Khona abathu ama Waldenses noma Albigenses bazalwane, they were killed mercilessly. Bebulawa without even, they were killed without mercy bazalwane. Abanye uthothi umama ukhulelwe bazalwane. In the case of ama Waldenses, umama ukhulelwe ingane bathatha inkemba bamdabulisa isu ingane bayikhiphe umama afe nengane kufe konke. Ibandla leli esikhuluma ngalo, history esikhuluma ngayo, this is what they did bazalwane. And then leli bandla leli, it claims to be ibandla likaNkulunkulu, but imisebenzi yalo imisebenzi yomnyama yodwa. Bese uthi Father Fallon in the Western Watchman uthi ke, when she thinks it's good to use physical force, she will use it. But will the Catholic Church give bond that she will not persecute at all? The Catholic Church gives no bonds for her good behavior. Nezo indaba bazalwane, kuthiwa ibandla laseCatholic ngelikwazi ukufunga ukuthi ngeke lize persecute, ngeke lize lishushise. Alikwazi ukunika lokho ngoba liphawu eshushisayo uma selifuna ukwenza lokho. Kusho bona, they cannot give bonds that they will not persecute. Amazwi abo lawo bazalwane akumini oshoyo yibo. Okuchaza ukuthi manje njengoba kubonakala engazuthi abakwenzi isimo esibaphoqa ukuthi bangakwenzi, but njengoba ubone weStambulo 13 ukuthi uma sengena uPaul esilo ila amandla basobe benawo ngokuphelele, when they will do this thing bazalwane bazophinde bayenze lento abayenza ngokubulala 50 million obazalwane, they are going to do it again ngokusho eSambulo chapter 13. uNkulunkulu asize bazalwane, but sobona ukuthi sizongena kanjani kulezo igameko ngoba ama events manje ayela khona lapho bazalwane, they are busy consolidating kuleyo part leyo. Then W.E.H. Lecky, History of Rise and Influence of the Spirit of Rationalism in Europe. Iti quotation lana, that the Church of Rome has shed more innocent blood than any other institution that has ever existed among mankind will be questioned by no Protestants who has a competent knowledge of history. The memorials indeed of many of her persecutions are now so scanty that it is impossible to form a complete conception of the multitude of our victims, and it is quite certain that no power of imagination can adequately realize their sufferings. Nayizo indaba bazalwane. Kuthiwa leli bandla lichithe igazi elingenacala ngaphezulu kwawo wonke ama institutions akhona. Okuchaza ukuthi ngisho uma ungahlanganisa izimpi noma ungaya kuimpethize uye kuimpethize bazalwane, ayikho impi oyohlangabezana nayo elwilwi noma umbuso sokwabulala abantu oyofika kule number yaleli bandla leli eliclaim ukuthi likhonza uNkulunkulu ophilayo, but linegazi ezandleni zabo. Njoba ithi verse lapha ukuthi kuSambulo chapter 17 lithi owesifazane udakwe yigazi labangcwele. Imagine that bazalwane, that blood elachitheka ngalendlela. Then Greater Guinness, the approaching end of the age, page 212, it has been calculated that the popes of Rome have directly or indirectly slain 50 million of men and women who refused to be parties to Romish idolatries, who held to the Bible and the word of God. These 50 million people, they were Christians who wanted to serve uNkulunkulu ngeqiniso. Kuthiwa ke they would refuse ukulalela ama-idolatries noma ithixo noma ubuhedeni babo, befuna ukulalela izwi laNkulunkulu ukuthi thini. 50 million bazalwane la. Now singene kwipart lelandelayo bazalwane ethanda ukuba a little bit complicated uma besibheka la kule point leli ela. Siku number 4, point number 4, ithi siyobusa izinyanga ezo 42 months lesilo sobe sibusa la, or else 1260 days, ngoba u42 months wenziwa insuku ezo 1260 ngokwe Hebrew calendar noma icalendar laba Hebrew. But songena kancane ukuthi sichaze kanjani ngoba ngithe fahla ekuqaleni sizophinde ngithi uku-reiterate so that sizo understand. Usambulo 13 verse 5 uthi ke sanikwa amandla okwenza lokho izinyanga ezingama42, that is 42 months bazalwane. But ku Daniel 7 verse 25 njoba sishilo sathi sikhuluma ngepower yodwa la, kuthiwa baya kukhashelwa esandleni sayo kuze kube yisikhathi nezikhathi nengxenye yesikhathi. Now isikhathi bazalwane kwi prophecy uma uzofunda mhlambe kuDaniel ufunde kuma versions ahlukene izokutshela ukuthi isikhathi sunyaka, noma uye kwe Hebrew concordance izokuchazela nayo into efanayo bazalwane ukuthi uma kukhulunywa ngesikhathi particularly in prophecy kukhulunywa ngonyaka, then izinkathi kukhulunywa ngeminyaka enjani emibili, bese kuthi ke ingxenye yesikhathi that means half wonyaka lo bazalwane. So u3.5 years ekukhulunywa ngawo la. Now uma ucalculate bazalwane izinyanga ezo42 kanye no 3.5 years isikhathi esifanayo leso esineyinsuku ezu1260 kulokhuzana ku42 months 1260 uma mabe futhi uya kulokhuzana uya ku 3.5 years la. Now but ngiyazi umunye uthi mabebala ebalo 3.5 years ukuthi uneyinsuku engaki, ngiyazi uthola 1260 because it will be more than that. The reason being bazalwane ngoba kwi prophecy kusetshenziswa iHebrew calendar la, icalendar lama Hebrew leli esetshenzisiwe bazalwane. Icalendar lama Hebrew bazalwane lineyinsuku ezu30 inyanga nenyanga, zonke inyanga kusukela kunyanga yokuqala kuze kuyofika inyanga yesi12 izinsuku zu30 enyangene eyodwa. Akufani necalendar lethu total no 31 days no 30 days bese uthi ngoFebruary kuba u28 days kanjalo nani. But la iHebrew calendar ino 30 days bazalwane throughout the year kuma lokhuzana. So lo 30 lo uzotimes ngo 12 uzowenza u360. So in other words u360 otham ophindwe kathathu plus no half ka 360 ozokwenzela u1260. Nezinyanga njoba zo42 izinyanga ezinenyanga ezineyinsuku ezu30 per month, so u30 by 42 ozokunika ke lo 3.5 years lo esikhuluma ngawo la bazalwane. I hope ngichaza kahle iyazwakala, but naku la screen mhlambe kuvela ukuze ukwazi uyiunderstand le part engishoyo. Now uma mabe ubheka isikhathi njengoba siwu 360 kunyaka wodwa lo, not 365, ngoba iHebrew calendar it minuses 5 days, so 360. So that means u3.5 years or 360 abangaki about 3 bese kuba uhalf ka 360, which is 180, which makes 1260 days bazalwane, insuku ezu1260 lapha. Na ngifuna siqondeke bazalwane ukuthi njengoba sichazile ukuthi kwisprofetho, njengoba safunda iNumero chapter 14 ukuthi kwisprofetho bazalwane usuku lusokulunyaka. So in other words, mabe kukhulunywa ke ngeinsuku lezi ezenziwa ilesi sikhathi so 3.5 years nalo 42 months, lo 1260 days uchazwe ukuthi u1260 years ngokweprofesi. So in other words, lesilo kufanele ube ukuthi sibuse u42 months ngokwesprofetho, noma ngokwesprofetho u3.5 years, of which 1260 days lo, of which 1260 years, 1000 iminyaka e1260. So that means ibandla lamakatholika kufanele kube ukuthi libuse leso sikhathi esingako ukuze siconfirm ukuthi kuyikona yini njengokusho, and then sathola ingozi, ngoba uma bufundisa ambulo kukhona ingozi yasithola lesilo lesi okuchaza ukuthi ukubusa kwayo kwathi ukunqamuka kancane kwaphinde kwaqhubeka futhi ngokusho kweBhayibheli. Now lo 42 multiply ngo30 bazalwane uthola 1260 kanjalo. So we see that the picture and siyacacisa bazalwane, at least the basics, at least ukuthi nikwazi ukuthi niqhubeke no-calculate izinto nesikhathi lesi. Now ngisifuna sibheke ukuthi lo 1260 uqala nini bese uphela nini, ngoba uma abazalwane sazi ukuthi uqala nini and then sathola futhi ukuthi uphela nini, then it will be a guarantee ngempela ukuthi konke lokushiwo uNkulunkulu kube iqiniso, not just ukuthi lesilo sihlambalaza uNkulunkulu sazenza ngokuphezulu konke, saclaim ukuthi sixolele izono, sahlambalaza abasezulwini, saphinde futhi lesilo sashushisa abangcwele, sababulala, sahluka kunazo zonke izilo ngokuthi sikwazi ukuphatha isizwe, siphathe inkolo futhi. But sila siyathola futhi ukuthi siphinde uNkulunkulu usinika ukuthi sizobusa isikhathi singakanani. That's how accurate God is bazalwane, and we need to calculate these things in order to find out. Kuthiwa laphana ke bazalwane ukuqala kokubusa kwebishop laseRome ukubusa amakhosi kwaqala ngo538 kahle officially, although it started a little bit before, but ngo538 ila khona yonke into yaqala yahlangana, and then uPope wakwazi ukubusa in an absolute way ngalesa sikhathi lesiya. Now ama sources awu4 sowasebenzisa laphana kuthiwa ke laphana the Arian anti-Catholic kingdom, the Ostrogoths, who had controlled Italy, was conquered and soon thereafter disappeared. This was the last of the 3 kingdoms that had stood in the papacy's path to political power. So lezizwe ezu3 ekhulunywa ngazo uDaniel 7 ezasumbulo ezintathu yilezi ekuthiwa zazimelene ngokusho kwehistorian la, ezazimelene nepapacy ukuthi ibuse ngokuphelele, because yibo ababe resista bengafuni ukuthi balalele lento eshiwo uPope noma amakhosi alawo mazwe lawo ayengafuni, ama Vandals, ama Ostrogoths lawa esikhulume ngawo. Then point number 2 lapha ithi ke Roman Catholicism was made the official religion of the state. In 533 AD, Justinian had decreed the Pope to be the universal bishop of the world and the corrector of heretics. In 538, this decree was made effective. This commenced a new era in history. It marked the commencement of the Middle Ages. So he was declared the universal ruler, bazalwane, noma the universal bishop or the corrector of heretics, so to speak. La kone persecution yaqala yagaina traction bazalwane, which is 538. La khona bishop lathola amandla ngoba Justinian naye noma ayi emperor, but way ngaphansi kwepope ngoba wayilalela yonke into eshopu uLukhuzana ibishop laseRome. So in essentially all power was under these popes. Then in 538 AD, the papacy itself underwent a great change. Until this year, the bishops of Rome were counted as saints, but from 538 onwards, they were considered as rulers of states. This was because they were now political rulers. Charles Beaumont and Gabriel Manod, Medieval Europe, page 120. Now, i-papers bazalwane noma i-Catholic noma bishop bakhona, now they were recognized as the rulers of the political rulers as well. 538 was the official timeline yokuqala. So we have a starting point bazalwane unyaka ka 538 lo esikhuluma ngawo. Then the last point lapha, so in 538 AD, the persecution of non-Catholics commenced. Justinian decreed that all must join the Catholic Church or leave the empire and have their goods confiscated. This resulted in the flight and subsequent massacre of hundreds of thousands who endeavored to escape. Laba babaleka, Justinian wenza decree ngo 538 ukuthi laba bangawona amakatholika abawushiye umbuso wakhe noma abashiye umbuso wakhe, and then impahla zabo zithathwa and abanye bethi bayabaleka kuthiwa bebulawa as well. This is what happened bazalwane. 538 is the starting point. So if mesibala ke bazalwane sisuka ku 538 sibale iminyaka e1260 sifika kunyaka ka 1798. Sizobheka ukuthi kwenzekani ngo 1798, but let us read le quotation yokugcina ku Alfred Baudrillard, The Catholic Church, the Renaissance and Protestantism, page 184. The year 538 AD commenced the awful era of papal persecution that produced many millions of martyrs, and which today is an embarrassment to so many Catholic Catholics. In other words, 538 yiwo owaziwa njengoqala kwe-persecution enzima eyathola ukuthi kubulawa millions yama-martyrs noma laba abangcwele baNkulunkulu ababulawa ileli bandla leli. Kuthiwa ke it's an embarrassment, into eyenza ukuthi babe ashamed noma babe ne-shame mangabe bebuka le history. But I am going to tell you ukuthi i-shame bazalwane yabo is not really a shame yangempela. They are proud of what they did. Iyabathokozisa into abayenza, and yikho bafuna ukuyiphinda futhi bayenza again. Yikho futhi iBhayibheli lithi bazophinda bayenze kwisambulo 13 njengoba uchaza. This is what they stand for, and this is what they're going to do. Now, from 538 to 1798, 1260 years long. Kwenzekani ngonyaka ka 1798 bazalwane? Now, uthi ke uJoseph Rickaby, The Modern Papacy, Lectures on the History of Religion, page 1. Uthi ke Berthier entered Rome on the 10th of February 1798 and proclaimed a republic. Half of Europe thought Napoleon's veto would be obeyed, and that with the Pope, the papacy was dead. Napoleon Bonaparte kwakuyi emperor yase France noma uyinkosi yase France noma umbuso wase France. Napoleon wathumela ugeneral wakhe kuthiwa Berthier ukuthi ayobopha uPope Pius ahamba umfaka ejele, and then bese Rome declare as a republic, no longer i-papacy kube yona noma amabishop ukuthi abusa amakhosi ase-Europe. So in other words, i-Roman Catholic Church yathola ingozi ngonyaka ka 1798, so that now bangabe besakwazi wenze nani ukubusa, but uthothi babe inkolo nje kuphela, but no longer be able ukuthi bakwazi ukubusa. But iBhayibheli kusambulo lithi le ngozi yahamba kanjani yalapheka, and sizothola ukuthi njengoba sikhuluma nje le ngozi le isesimeni sokulapheka, ngoba ukulapheka kwayo kwaqala ngonyaka 1929, but sizongena ukuthi ke kwenzeke kanjani. But lana as history tells us, ngo 1798 yathola ingozi. So u538 uya ku 1798, 1260 years bazalwane, uNkulunkulu uyamangalisa. I don't know if you are listening, you can appreciate bazalwane lento engisho kunina, ukuthi uNkulunkulu angakhuluma ngehistory ingakenzeki with such accuracy emangalisa kanje bazalwane. It shows ukuthi uNkulunkulu esimkhonzayo ihistory bazalwane nomhlaba usesandleni sakhe. Yes, he allows izinto zenzeka ngalendlela ezenzeka ngayo, but uNkulunkulu ultimately bazalwane, he knows why things must happen the way they are. But uthi egcineni ngizoyichitha yonke imibuso, na wonke imibuso ngizoyichitha yonke, nalo ibusayo ongabonakala ophezulu obusa wonke lamakhosi along the history lesi uSathane namademoni akhe, they will pay the price for ukuvukela umbuso kaNkulunkulu. But manje kubonakala engathi kuzoba njalo. But ezwe bazalwane ngokusho iBhayibheli uNkulunkulu if esekusho konke kwenzeka njengobesho, that means lokho ungakenzeki uNkulunkulu athi kuzokwenzeka ngempela ngendlela asho ngayo. Na i-timeline bazalwane lapha 538 u-add 1260, then you have 1798 bazalwane. This is how the papacy ruled kule minyaka le nangempela kwenzeka ngendlela. Kuthiwa ke yathola inqeba bazalwane Samuel 13 verse 3. Kuthiwa ke lapha kepha ingozi yaso yokufa yalashwa umhlaba wonke walandela isilo umangala. Now le ngozi ke iqala nini ukulapheka bazalwane, because usikwi stages okulapheka kwayo, but yaqala ngo1929 uba ngeke ngamention. Kune phephandaba ekuthiwa iCatholic Advocate ngonyaka 1929 ngo18 April wabhala kanje: a crowd tense with excitement is here to witness the passage of these two men, Mussolini and Cardinal Gaspari, whose pen will heal a wound of 59 years. The healing of the wound bazalwane. Imagine they are saying this la, and isambulo sisho njalo ukuthi the wound noma inxeba lizolapheka. Then St. Francis Chronicles ngo February 12 1929 now uthi in affixing their autographs ama signature to the memorable document healing the wound which festered since the 1700s, extreme cordiality was displayed on both sides. Now kwenzekani ngo1929 yini le ayisayinwa labazalwane, yini le yayiphakathi kwaMussolini noGaspari ngalesi sikhathi? Ipurpose noma iBishop laseRome labuyiselwa indlanzana lomhlaba ekuthiwa iVatican lokuthi ikwazi na ukubuyela emandleni ukuthi libuse umhlaba lo waseVatican, liphinde futhi libuse ezenkolo ngesikhathi esifanayo. But now le power leyiboke incane ngalesi sikhathi, but it was the beginning of something bazalwane. Inxeba laqala wenza njani ukulapheka. Ngo1798 uNapoleon wenza sure ukuthi ipapacy ithola inxeba noma uPope uthola inxeba noma ibandla lamakatholika lithola inxeba lokuthi alisakwazi ukubusa amakhosi. But now ngo1929 this power yaqala uMussolini wayibuyisa kancane, and then uma bebuyisa bazalwane we will see kwihistory noba soqhubeka sibheke nezinye izinto kumanye ama lectures lawa aqhubekayo ukuthi le power bazalwane iya ngokwanda, and iBhayibheli iqinisile melithi inxeba lalapheka ngempela bazalwane ezisibona kwenzeka ngalesikhathi. Na uMussolini ke kwakuyilokhuzana umbuso wasezweni lase-Italy ngalesa sikhathi lesa. So Benito Mussolini igama lakhe okuyena wayebusa eItaly ngesikhathi uye ke owasayina le document no Cardinal Gaspari ukubuyisela umhlaba webandla laseRome. Now and then bese kuthiwa iverse lapha lethi wonke umhlaba walandela umangala. Now look at isambulo 17 verse 12 ke ku13 ithi ke izimpondo eziyishumi owazibonayo zingamakhosi ayishumi angakamukeli umbuso, kepha amukeliswa amandla njengamakhosi ihora linye kanye nesilo, lawa nomqondo munye anika isilo amandla nokubusa kwawo. Now ngifuna si understand bazalwane history nokwenzeka kwezinto la emhlabeni. ISouth Africa wena wazi ukuthi izwe independent eli under democracy, but ngifuna ukutshela namhlanje ukuthi noma bekuthiwa inhlangano esibusayo iyabusa well manje akusayona inhlangano yodwa sokuyi-GNU, they don't really rule bazalwane, ababusi ongempela. Bayabusa nje politically, but they don't really rule. Thina sibuswa eEurope bazalwane. iEurope ekuyiyona ebusa lelizwe laseSouth Africa na wonke amazwe la eAfrica namazwe aseSouth America as well, ne-Australia nani. All these countries bazalwane they are ruled by Europe. Njoba ubona nje qala kwakukhona into ekuthiwa ukucolonizer, uthi izwe lithize Europe lizocolonizer njengathi nje la eSouth Africa sa colonize ama Dutch saphinde sacolonize amangisi kwaba ama-Dutch again. So you find ukuthi we were colonized, and then eventually later kwathiwa sesi-free. But let me tell you ukuthi we are not free bazalwane. We are still owned by Europe. So mekukhulunywa amakhosi awu-10 noma amakhosi ayi-10 lawa anika ipower yaso kwisilo. Those are the kings of Europe, but thina lana wonke lamazwe amanye we are still colonies bazalwane. Ngoba ubuka ngendlela ekwenzeka ngayo izinto, you find ukuthi even umnotho wethu wamazwe lawa ase-Africa nake is still owned by companies ase-Europe bazalwane nako-America. You know for sure ukuthi if umnotho ungekho ebantwini bazalwane lelo lizwe alibuswe labo bantu. It's a fuss. Siyavota senze konke, but leyo nto leyo ayisizi ngalutho bazalwane. Ngokusho kweBhayibheli, ngokusho kwemlando, nangokwenzeka kwezinto, nangomnotho ukuthi ophi, sikanjalo bazalwane. Yabona njengoba ngizokwenza example nje, nginenzele example bazalwane. Ibank leli ekuthiwa i-South African Reserve Bank, leli eliprint imali, eliprint imali, eliona igolide, ama-reserves egolide alelizwe leli, ali-own uhulumeni. Liholwa ama-shareholders, i-majority yawo abantu bale Europe. Labantu abakontrola imali kuyiyona emgogodla wale economy noma wale mbuso lo, u-own abantu base-Europe bazalwane. And khona washo wathi, he who controls money controls the country. Uma ucontrol imali ucontrol i-country ngoba everything happens through money. But ke abanye bazokutshela okunye, but mina ngitshela ukuthi iBhayibheli bazalwane lisho kanje and alishaya eceleni. Njengoba sibonile ukuthi ihistory uNkulunkulu uyisho njengoba injalo, namanje still the same bazalwane. We are ruled by Europe under the papers bazalwane. But lokho sizokucacisa kahle esikhathi siqhubeka. Now ithi express la, divine intervention, EU leaders will turn to the Pope over plans to revive struggling bloc. In other words, European Union is struggling, but baya ku Pope ngoba befuna usizo kuyena. So you find ukuthi now they're having confidence kwilokhuzana kule ndoda le once again. So ku Francis manje this is doing this, and you find laphana kwilokhuzana with the Holy See kwi-article lapha ithi ke noma it's actually it's Wikipedia leya ithi ke Holy See and the United Nations kuthiwa ke lana ke i-Roman Catholicism yanikwa i-permanent observer state city kwi-United Nations, inhlangano yemhlaba, ukuthi nabo bayingxenye but they are observer. That means they are advising behind the scene. Mabe kuhlala kuma security councils, ama meetings abalekile, they are there as observers and advisors behind the scenes. Kuthiwa ke now laphana kwi-Catholic website yakhona kuthiwa ke permanent observer mission of the Holy See to the United Nations. So they are there among the nations as the little horn, as uphondo ncane, because usually ncane elapha Rome, Vatican City, but they are among the nations. Ulolu phondo oluvela kancane lapha among the kings of Europe. And you find this history is repeating itself bazalwane, as it did back then, as kwenzekile namanje futhi the very same thing is happening as we speak. And then kuthiwa ke inamba yalesilo noma inamba yalesilo i-666 u666. Na ngifuna sibuke ukuthi isambulo sithini ngoba iningi labantu bayadideka mase befika la bazalwane. Yilaba dideka khona bathi hawu 666 wekuthi ama barcode ama microchip yini bazalwane. Sizobheka lana ukuthi iBhayibheli lithini nabo bathini nomlando thini. Sambulo 13 verse 18 ithi nakho ukuhlakanipha onengqondo makabale isibalo sesilo ngokuba siyisibalo somuntu nesibalo sakhe singamakhulu ayisithupha namashumi ayisithupha nesithupha. In other words labazalwane kuthiwani kuthiwa le number ewu666 inamba yesilo, but kuthiwa kodwa futhi inamba yomuntu okuchaza ukuthi lesilo uzothola ukuthi sona kunomuntu phakathi okuyena oyispokesperson noma ongamele lesisilo lesi noma okukhulumela sona lo sithi upope noma ibishop la khona la. Now we need to kuthiwa lo 666 urepresent umuntu, so akusiyona i-microchip bazalwane, idila nomuntu le part le ngokusho kwevesi. Akusiyona futhi ilokhuzana i-vaccine noma yini, umuntu lekhulunywa ngayo la kuthiwa ke le number le izovela ngalo muntu lo ukuze ubone le system lo understand ukuthi le system iyini and iyenzani. Daniel 7 verse 8 uzwe uthini la, uthi ngabuka izimpondo bheka kwavela phakathi kwazo olunye uphondo oluncane olungaphambi kwalo ezintathu zezimpondo zokuqala zasimbulwa, futhi bheka kulolo phondo kwakukhona amehlo anjengamehlo omuntu nomlomo okhuluma izinto ezinkulu. So lolu phondo linamehlo lomlomo okhuluma into ezinkulu bazalwane, uphondo oluncane, but kunomuntu, kune-element yomuntu bazalwane, ngoba umuntu onamehlo nomlomo. Kanjalo no 666 ukhuluma ngomuntu. Let us look at this number ukuze sikwazi ukuthi sibheke kahle bazalwane. Now, kuthiwa ke 6 Catholic authorities are unanimous that the official name or title of the Pope is Vicarius Filii Dei, that is, Vicar of the Son of God. These authorities are mentioned la, 6 achaza ukuthi uPope bazalwane ukuthiwa uyi-Vicarius Filii Dei noma uVicar of the Son of God or the representative of the Son of God, womele indodana kaNkulunkulu. Now akayashiwo laphana lama authorities, you can read them kanjalo from 1 to 6 lapha, these authorities that mention this bazalwane. Now we want to look at Vicarius Filii Dei bazalwane because uyi benchmark kakhulu usichazela lento esikhuluma ngayo. Now kukhona into ekuthiwa ama-Roman numerals bazalwane. Kudala ama-Roma ayesebenzisa ama-letters noma iy'nhlamvu zemisho ukuthi bakwazi ukusho isikhathi. Njengoba ubona amanye amawashi mangabe uzowabona edongweni kweminye imizwa uthothi kuno V, kuno X, kuno I, kube no I ababili, kube no I abathathu. For example, mangabe ukhuluma ngo1 u-I owodwa, u2 I ababili, u3 I abathathu, kanjalo u4 u-I no V, bese kuthi u5 uV, kanjalo bese kuthi u6 uV no I, u7 uV no I aba-2, kanjalo. So ama-Roman numerals asebenza kanjalo. Lezo inamba lezo, lama letters are represent inamba. So uma sathatha ama-Roman numerals because sikhuluma nge-Latin la ilanguage esetshenziswa yileli bandla leli, we take lo Vicarius Filii Dei and suyisa einambeni ngokohlelo lakhona laseRome nokusetshenziswa kwe-Latin. Uthola ukuthi uV u5, u-I u1 njengoba ngeke ngachaza, uC u100, u-A u0 no-R u0 no-I u1, u-U u5 now ngoba u-U no-V urepresent inamba eyodwa bazalwane, and then u-S u-O. Uma bu-eda wonke lezo zinamba uthola u112 ngaphansi lapha nje ububona nje. Then uFilii, u-F u0, u-I u1, u-L u50, u-I u1, kanjalo no-I futhi lo munye u1. Then you add them uthola u53 ngaphansi. Then uDei, uD u500, u-E u0, u-I u1 again. And then you add them uthola u501. Mu-eda u112 no53 no501 uthola bazalwane u666. Now imagine that bazalwane, uNkulunkulu into ayenzile. Umuntu lekukhulunywa ngaye la obizwa kuthiwa uyi representative kaindodana kaNkulunkulu, uVicarius Filii Dei. Nangempela mabuthatha inamba za igama lakhe lelabizwa ngaleli title uyisa einambeni zabo uthola u666 bazalwane. Yimbhalo yabo esho njalo. Akuyena ke leli lithi Vicarius Filii Dei kuphela bazalwane. Kunelinye lapha mabufu lapha kuthiwa uJohn Wycliffe is regarded as the morning star of the Protestant Reformation. uJohn Wycliffe bazalwane is a famous Protestant bazalwane in the history yebandla wayilwela iqiniso laNkulunkulu leli bandla lingamfuni. Kuthiwa uWycliffe's followers were called Lollards. These believers claimed that 666 applied to one of the Pope's other titles, which is Dux Cleri. Kuthiwa ke ama-believers noma ama-Lollards bakholelwa ukuthi u666 lo wonga apply ku vicarious field kuphela, but wawu apply futhi naku Dux Clery, which means the head of the clergy, i-title leyo Pope ayinikwa yona leyo ukuthi uyena ongamele bonke abaphathi benkolo laba ababekule system le ye Roman Catholic Church. So uma bezosayina ama official document wayithi Pope wayithi Dux Clery leyo gama lakhe lele alishoyo abizwa ngalo, whether uFrancis noma whoever noma uBenedict noma ubani. Now ufunda uDux Clery labazalwane amagama amabili, uDux DUX, u-D u500, u-U u5, u-X u10. You have 515 ngenzansi. Then uClery, u-C u100, u-L u50, u-E u0, u-R u0, u-I u1. That is 151. So when you add 515 and 151, you find u666 bazalwane. This could not be a coincidence. Akukona ukuqondana kwezinto lokhu bazalwane. Akukona bazalwane. If bekuyinto eyodwa ethinta leli bandla ne bishop lakhona, bese ngasho ukuthi hayi it's just a coincidence. But akukwazi ukuthi into eziningi kangaka bazalwane zihlangane zithi khaxa. Truly we talking about the same power. Now into ebhlungu bazalwane kunabazalwane ababelonga kule system le. And I want to appeal kumzalwane okule system le who might be watching this, or noma umzalwane ongakho kule system but othothi isystem akuyona inema elements ahambisana nale system. Uthi uNkulunkulu bazalwane phumani le system, ngoba le system iyiBhabheloni and imelane noNkulunkulu ngalendlela emangalisayo, and uNkulunkulu uthi uzoyichitha ayifaka emlilweni bazalwane ayiqede ngayo, and uzoqeda yona ne leadership yakho yakhona yonke, and including nalabo abangozongafuni ukuthatha iqiniso laNkulunkulu. That is the unfortunate truth. But ngifuna wazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngendlela emuhle ngayo, lithi iBhayibheli uma ufunda incwadi yezenzo, uNkulunkulu wazithalalisa izikhathi zokungazi. In other words, uma ukule system and ubungazi, uNkulunkulu awunacala kuNkulunkulu ngoba ubeke isystem and you did not know, bungazi lutho. But uma uswazi, it's a different story. uNkulunkulu is calling us bazalwane ukuthi sithembe kuyena ngenxa ukuthi uyasithanda yena, ufuna sisindiswe, and uthando lwakho luprove ngento eyodwa nje bazalwane emangalisayo ayenza uNkulunkulu. Uthi John 3:16, ngoba uNkulunkulu walithanda izwe kangaka waze wanikela ngendodana yakhe ezelwe yodwa ukuba yilona lo kholwa yiyo angabhubhi kodwa abe nokuphila okunaphakade. Nayo indaba bazalwane, uNkulunkulu wenza icebo losindiso ngoba efisa ukuthi sisindiswe. Wenge uNkulunkulu enze sacrifice enzima kangaka bazalwane, ariske ukuhlukana nendodana yakhe engunaphakade ngenxa yokusindisa thina nje bazalwane. If ubengasithandi uNkulunkulu bengayenze leyo risk bazalwane. He loved us so much. And namanje nje uNkulunkulu esitshela uthi lesi system ngizoyibhubhisa but ngifuna ukuthi uphume kuyona ngingakadili nayo ukuze ungabhubhi nayo. uNkulunkulu esincenga bazalwane ukuthi asiphume. Yes kuzoba nzima bazalwane ngoba manje bese kufika isikhathi sokuthi singakwazi ukuthenga nokwazi ukudayisa, la khona kufuneka siphile ngezinto esizitshalayo engadini zethu, sesidependa uNkulunkulu kuphela without depending on ama systems alomhlabeni, kube kunzima. But uNkulunkulu obekezela kuzofika egcineni uyakuphiwa umqhele omangalisayo. Kanjalo uNkulunkulu esicela bazalwane uba sithembeke simthande njengoba sithanda naye. Wasithanda wasipha indodana yakhe, nathi simthande simhloniphe bazalwane, siphume usystem elwa noNkulunkulu emthuka kangaka, and yamthuka bazalwane. Lokho mina nginike okuncane ngoba is presentation there are many more. Kunabantu abenza ama presentations afana nalawa, they have more evidence bazalwane. Mina ngihlephule lokho nalokho ngoba ngifuna ukuhlanganisa i-study ukuze singabi side kakhulu. But if you need this research bazalwane, ungahamba uyozenzela, you will find this. Le system imelene noNkulunkulu, and amabandla onke esikhonza kuwona amanye alandela yona le system. Ngoba mabufunda isambulo chapter 17 lo esifazane ohleli phezulu kwesilo, kuthiwa unegama abhalwe lona, kuthiwa mystery Babylon, kuthiwa umama oyifebe. In other words, umama lo esifazane nje obehleli phezulu kwesilo nje okuchaza nje ube umama unezingane obani izingane zakhe izingane zalo mama amanye amabandla enza lento ayenzayo naye amabandla alandela inqubo yalo mama amabandla fundisa izinto ezifundiswa ulo mama lo. So if mangabe you are in a system bazalwane yokukholwa eneyimfundiso ezifana naleli bandla leli nawe usendaweni wrong ufuna ukuphume kulelo bandla lelo ngoba awulandeli ibandla awulandeli umfundisi awulandeli umuntu but ulandela uNkulunkulu. If uthanda uNkulunkulu uyophuma ngoba awulandeli umuntu wena but ulandela uNkulunkulu. But woe unto you if uthando lwakho lusebandleni ngaphezulu kwaNkulunkulu. uNkulunkulu ufuna abantu abazomkhonza ngokweqiniso bazalwane njengoba ichaza kuJohn chapter 4 ekhuluma nowesifazane uJesu. Athi uNkulunkulu ufuna labo abomkhonza uNkulunkulu ngokweqiniso ngomoya nangeqiniso, in spirit and in truth. uNkulunkulu ufuna abantu abanjalo bazalwane. Not abantu abazokhonza uNkulunkulu ngama systems akhiwa abantu. But abazokhonza uNkulunkulu ngale ndlela uNkulunkulu asho ngayo ngeqiniso. uNkulunkulu bazalwane benani angcine ezinetshisa lesi sifundo. Ngiyazi ukuthi sehla kabuhlungu abanye but azo ukuthi uNkulunkulu akahlosile ukuzwisa ubuhlungu. Nama ngiyona inhloso yami leyo. But inhloso ukuthi siqwashe bazalwane kwesikhathi sibi enesikhathi siyaphela. Siphila isikhathi sokugcina ngempela. We live in the last days. uNkulunkulu asisize bazalwane. Amen.